Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Heaters franchise here in Indiana before. Last episode, we was looking pretty bleak, but we managed to rally late against the Overdogs with a 7-run 8th inning, capped off by 2 big 3-run bombs as we destroyed their bullpen and ended up winning our second game of the year, 10-6, snapping a 3-game losing streak for the club. And with that victory, we now go on the road for a 1-game pit stop here at the Motor Yard as we'll take on the Crocodons for the only time this season. Both clubs come in at 2-4 on the year. On the mound for us will be rookie right-hander Pop Mustard, 0-1 with a 7.50 ERA and a 1.33 WHIP. And on the mound for the Crocodons will be left-hander Larry LaJoy, the southpaw, entering his first year with the Crocs in the series. No record, a 2.57 ERA and a 1.14 WHIP for the former Buzzards ace. Lineup for today's game, leading off in center, will be second-year center fielder Nolan Lawson. He's locked in. That is third baseman Jesus Gould, who was hitless in the first game. Batting third, 10th second baseman Caleb Golden, who was 0 for 5 in the first game. Batting fourth, locked in first baseman Jacoby North. He finished a triple shy of the cycle in Game 1, hitting his first career home run. Batting fifth, left fielder Buster Biggs, who had one of those big 3-run homers. Batting sixth, shortstop Jamie Pollard. Batting seventh, catcher Hank Hart, back in the lineup for Everett Nash, who did have a good game at the plate in that game. He went 3 for 4. And Dax Jarvis, the right fielder, batting in the 8th slot. And then batting ninth is the rookie pitcher Mustard. Let's get it on. Alrighty, looking at the Crocs this year. Of course, they come in like us at 2-4, near the bottom of their division. They're in 4th place. We are in last. Crocs have our rotation aces here. They have really good starting pitching, really good contact, only average power, speed, and bullpen, and their defense is almost non-existent. So I can understand why this club is only 2-4. They don't do well fundamentally in the field. They don't run particularly well. They don't really hit a lot of home runs, and their bullpen blows a lot of leads for their great starters. Though it does seem they get on base with their contact, though, so. Alrighty, we're going to be up first today. Looking a little foggy here at the Motor Yard. Lawson, Gould, and Golden do up. Looks like it's about to pour. Jesus. Didn't know we were in London. Lawson, Gould, and Golden leading off here against LaJoy. Locked in center fielder Nolan Lawson up first. Outside pitch active for him. Hitting .423 with 2 RBIs on the year. Facing the southpaw, Larry LaJoy. Former Buzzards ace in his 4th season. No record. In his first start of the year, he gave up 2 earned runs. Took a no decision. 2.57 ERA and a 1.14 WHIP. 7 innings pitched, 7 hits surrendered, 1 homer, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. Batting average against in the year for Larry, .280. That was a solid quality start his first time out. The bullpen just blew the game for him. He's ready to go here. Sets and fires on the first one. Heater up and in, misses inside to Lawson, ball 1. Fastball up and away is chased by Lawson, late on the swing, 1-1. Screwball down and in is fouled back by Lawson, 1-2. Fastball middle in, 1 hopper to second. Zavala makes the play to first, 1 down. Next up is going to be third baseman Jesus Gould, who went 0 for 4, I believe, in the first game, or 0 for 3. Yeah, he went 0 for 4. Powers lefty active, hitting .407, 2 homers, 5 RBIs on the year. Curveball misses inside from Larry, ball 1. Peter up and away, caught the letters, 1-1. Slider middle away, lined up the middle, diving Zavala to his right, cuts it off. He'll fire to first in time, 2 down, nice play. Next up is second baseman Caleb Golden, who went 0 for 5 in the first game. He's tense, hitting .407 with a homer and 5 RBIs. Curveball down and in, caught the knees, 0-1. Good pitch there from LaJoy. Screwball down, this time it's low, 1-1. Curveball down in the way, ripped hard into the left field corner. That drops in front of cul-de-sac, and that will be a base hit for Golden. He's on with 2 down in the first, and that'll extend the inning for rookie first baseman Jacoby North, who hit his first career home run last episode. Locked in, hitting .462 with a homer, 2 RBIs. He finished a triple shy of the cycle in that game against the Dogs. Slider down and in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up. Oh, I should have geared up on that one faster, 0-2. Slider down and in, fisted up the middle. Diving Zavala will knock it down behind the bag. That is an infield single, though, for the speedy North. 2 on and 2 down as Buster Biggs up next. Left fielder went 2 for 5 in the first game. 2 for 5? 2 for 4, okay. 261 average, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. He hit a 3-run bomb there late in that game. He also had an RBI double earlier. Drove in 4 of our 10 runs. Heater high, ball 1. Slider middle in, strike called, 1-1. Screwball inside is chased by Biggs, 1-2. Fastball down in the way, grounded to short. Jackman there holding the runner. He'll make the play to first, and that's going to end the inning as Guns Jackman joins the Crocodons in year 4. His first year away from the Freebooters. Interesting. Okay. Bottom 1 were scoreless. Trips, Zavala, and Hinton do up. Okay, I didn't know we were going to be facing the Guns Jackman. That's a little worrisome. Leading off center fielder / Trips, former Sawtooth product. Hitting .304 with an RBI in the air. He's locked in with contactless righty here. He'll be facing rookie Pop Mustard. Mustard in his debut took the loss. He gave up 5 earned runs in 6 innings of work, 7.50 ERA and a 1.33 whip. He gave up 7 hits, 1 walk, a homer, and 2 strikeouts. Batting average against on the year for the Rook, .292. Lineup for the Crocs after Trips, it is second baseman Jadil Zavala in his 3rd year. Then it is first baseman Alan Hinton, the former Heaters product, who is looking a lot weaker than he used to be. He is down to a B- overall. He has regressed pretty badly. Guns Jackman, the shortstop, new addition from the Freebooters. Batting 5th, third baseman Runda 3rd. Batting 6th, right fielder Rod 4th, former Blowfish outfielder. Batting 7th, former Sawtooth outfielder Kathy Cul-de-sac, who is locked in. And then batting 8th, former Freebooters catcher Jermaine Raines. Both Raines and Jackman join in this season. They were released in free agency. LaJoy will bat number 9. Oh, Jesus. Fastball down low, ball 1 from Mustard. Ball down and in. That is line to right field, hit well. Jarvis retreating will catch the liner, though. 1 down. Next up is second baseman Jadil Zavala, 3rd-year player hitting $143 with 4 RBIs. Already showed off a great glove there at second base to start the game. 2-seamer up and away is a strike called, 0-1. 4-seamer up and away is lined down the right field line. That is foul, 0-2. A little late on the swing. Slider down in the way, in the dirt, ball 1. 1-2 pitch coming. Change it down and in, inside, 2-2. The ball up. Blooper to left of center. Lawson coming on. Speedster gets there to make the catch in the basket. 2 down. Next up, first baseman Alan Hinton, the former Heaters player, hitting .227 in his 3rd year with the Crocs. 1 homer, 3 RBIs on the year. Fastball up and in. Fouled off, 0-1. Hinton not looking as good as he used to. Shame, really. He was such a good player for us back in year 1. Our 2nd best offensive player. 2-seamer outside misses, 1-1. Slider down and in. Grounded to second, right at Golden. He backhands it cleanly to first. That's a 1-2-3 inning for the rookie Mustard. To the second, we're knotted up at 0. Pollard, Hart, and Jarvis, 6, 7, 8 do up for the Heaters. And that was the worry I had with Hinton, speaking of him. That's why I let him go in free agency. I knew he was going to regress sooner or later. He was 32 when I released him. And now he is 34, and he regressed hard in only 3 years. I think I made the right move. Jamie Pollard leading off. Shortstop went 2 for 5 in the first game. Singled twice. Hitting .308 with a homer. 8 RBIs on the year. Fastball up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Fastball up and in. Late on the swing is Pollard. 0-2. Curveball down and then is chased and fouled off. 0-2. Curveball at the knees. Line back at the center. Pollard gets his 3rd straight hit and his 3rd straight at bat. He's on to lead off the second. Next up is catcher Hank Hart. Batting .400 on the year with 3 RBIs. He sat out the first game to fix his mojo and take a day off. Slider down at the knees, 0-1. Runner goes. Fastball up and in. Strike called, 0-2. Throw down by the catcher is late as Pollard steals off the slow-armed Raines. Or the weak-armed Raines, I should say. Sorry, Jermaine. Didn't mean to call you slow in the head. Pollard's first successful steal of the year. He's 1 for 1. 0-2 the count to Hank Hart, though. Fastball up and in. Line back to short, right at Jackman. 1 down. Next up is right fielder Dax Jarvis, hitting .409. 3 RBIs on the year for Dax. He had 2 hits in the first game. Went 2 for 4. Fastball up and in. Line back up the middle. Past the diving Jackman in the center. Base hit. Coming around third trying to score is Pollard. Is the throw from Trips. It is late. That is a double for Jarvis. 1-0 Heaters. Good idea to run on the weak-armed Trips. Next up is Mustard, the rookie, hitless on the air. Infield playing the bunt. We're going to swing. Fastball up, foul back. 0-1 is, well, you know, running scoring position already. Why not? Let's give the rookie an at-bat. Maybe you'll get a hit. Fastball up, driven deep to right center. All right, that'll get the job done. Fourth makes the catch for the second out. Runner tags and heads for third. And Jarvis beats the throw. Next up, Lawson 0 for 1 today. Outside pitch is active with 2 down, runner at third. Curveball bounces in the dirt. Good take from Nolan. Ball 1. Slider middle in. Turned on by Lawson and driven deep to center, but that's going to hang up there for trips. And that will end the inning. 1 run in for the Heaters, though, on the RBI double there by Jarvis. 1-0 to the bottom of the second. Jackman leads off, then third and fourth. Even though they're batting 5th and 6th. Oh, that's funny. Guns Jackman leading off from a freebooter shortstop, hitting .280 on the year with 3 homers, 6 RBIs. Good amount of homers for Jackman so far in the year, but unfortunately not a lot of runners on base for him. Curveball away outside, ball 1. Still hits like a monster. Fastball fouled off, 1-1. Seamer down. That's fouled back by Jackman, 1-2. Slider up and away. Chased and fouled back. We'll do it again. Curveball down and away. Chased it in the dirt. Strike 3. Picked by Hart. Fire to first in time. 1 down. First punch out of the day from the rookie Mustard, and that'll bring up third baseman run to third, hitting 125 on the year. Mustard now locked in. Fastball up in the first pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. Changeup hangs. That's fouled off, though. 0-2. Slider down and away. In the dirt. Good block by Hart. 1-2. Two-seamer up and away. Chased and fouled off. We'll do it again. Ball down and in. Swung through it. Strike 3. Back-to-back case for Mustard. 2 down. Next up, right fielder Rod Forth, hitting .273 on the year. No homers or RBIs yet. Two-seamer up and in on the first pitch. Inside and high. Ball 1. Four-seamer down and away. Fouled off. 1-1. Curveball at the knees. Chopped in front of the plate. Fair ball. Hart fires the first. Gets the speedy fourth. 1-2-3 inning for the rookie Mustard. To the third, it's 1-0. Gould, Golden, and North due up. Jesus Gould leading off 0 for 1 today with a fly out. Or, no, hard ground out the second. He was robbed of a base hit by the diving Zavala. 0-1. 0 for 1 today. Curveball outside. Strike called at the knees. 0-1. Good pitch from LaJoy. Slider middle in. Driven by Gould to center field. Hit pretty well. That will die in front of the warning track. Trips makes the catch. 1 down. Next up, second baseman Caleb Golden. 1 for 1 today with a single. Still tense, though. Fastball middle in, inside. Ball 1. Curveball middle in, also inside. 2-0 to count to Golden. Screwball inside, caught the corner. 2-1. Screwball middle in, ripped hard by Golden to left. That drops in front of cul-de-sac for his second hit today. It's 2 for 2. And he's back to neutral mojo. On our first 1 down for Jacoby North. Infield single his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Fastball up, hard chopper to first, right at Hinton, who fields at the second 1. Jackman back to Hinton, in time, double play, and that will end the inning. Hard rip there by North as it almost killed Hinton, but he did manage to turn that hit into a double play despite his low fielding. Bottom of 3, we're still up 1-0. Cul-de-sac, Raines, and LaJoy. Bottom of the lineup up against the rookie Mustard. Here's Kathy Cul-de-sac, left fielder's locked in, hitting .333, 2 homers, 6 RBIs on the year for the 4th-year vet. Facing the young rookie pitcher. Change up and in on the first pitch, high and inside, ball 1. Two-seamer down and away. Line to third. Gould dives just out of his reach, and that is a hit for cul-de-sac. First hit today for the Crocs. She's on to start the third. Catcher Jermaine Raines up next, former freebooter product in his 4th year. First with the Crocs, hitting .154 with an RBI. He is giving, nope, his buddy Rocky Backstop is the backup catcher. Why did you 3 former freebooters come here? You sons of bitches. Alright. So he's actually the normal catcher. Interesting. First pitch curveball down in the way in the dirt. Ball 1. Forcing with the knees inside. Swung through it. 1-1 the count to Raines. Slider up. Popped foul out of play. 1-2. Seam up and in. Chased it inside high. Strike 3. Third punch out for Mustard. 1 down. Next up's the pitcher, LaJoy. He's hit us on the year. Infield is a double play depth, but I do expect a bunt attempt here from LaJoy. Seamer away, bunt shown outside as it's pulled back. Ball 1. Four-seamer up, high again, 2-0, pulled back. Curveball up. Bunt shown. Strike called at the letters as it's pulled back. 2-1. Change of middle of the plate. Bunt is dropped to the mound. Mustard no play at second to go to first on the sacrifice. 2 down. RBI chance now for Trips. He's 0 for 1. Contact was righty active. Lined out to right field his first time up. Two-seamer away in the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Curveball up and in. Inside. 1-1. Four-seamer down on the way. Chopped in front of the plate. Hard out of the crouch. Bare hands at the first in time to end the inning. First hit for the Crocs today is a single by cul-de-sac, but she is stranded at second. To the fourth, it's 1-0. Biggs, Pollard, and Hart due up. Here's Buster Biggs, 0 for 1 today with the fly out. Fastball up, strike called as it's off the catcher's glove, 0-1. Fastball down and in, chopper to short. Charging is Jackman, he'll make the play, 1 down. Next up is Pollard, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored. Slider away, caught the outside corner, 0-1. Curveball down and in, line to short, right at Jackman, 2 down. Base is empty for Hank Hart, he's 0 for 1. Flew out his first time up. Fastball up, swung through it, 0-1. Heater up and in is high and inside, 1-1. Screwball way outside from LaJoy, 2-1. Slider down and in the dirt, 3-1. Curveball down on the way, chopped to short. Jackman is going to make all 3 outs this inning, as that's a 1-2-3 4th inning for LaJoy. Bottom 4, it's still 1-0. With Zavala, Hinton, and Jackman due up. Here's Zavala, second baseman 0 for 1 today. Slider down and away in the first pitch, low and outside, ball 1. Change up and in. Swung through it by Zavala, 1-1. Fastball middle in, way inside, 2-1. Curveball down and away, outside, 3-1. That was nowhere near the zone. Four-seamer down and in, chased and chopped the second. Golden charges. North cuts it off on the bare hand, flips the first, in time. 1 down, nice cover by Mustard. Good athleticism by North. 1 down, next up is Hinton, he's 0 for 1 today. Slider down and away, low in the dirt, ball 1. Two-seamer up and away, foul back, 1-1. Change it down and in, low in the dirt, 2-1. Seamer away, fouled off, 2-2. Two-seamer up, check swing high, full count. Slider down and away, fouled off, we'll do it again. Ball down and in, chopped up the middle to short. Pollard charges, bare hands to first, in time, 2 down. Base is empty for Jackman. He struck out chasing a curveball in the dirt his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Curveball down on the first pitch. That's lined up the middle over the diving Pollard's glove into the gap. The extra bases for Jackman. So he was ready for the curveball this time on the first pitch, and he'll be in with a 2-out double to keep the inning alive. Back to neutral mojo he goes, and that'll bring up run to third, who also struck out her first time up. She is 0 for 1. She whiffed on a curveball down and in. Two-seamer up and in on the first pitch. Check swing strike, 0-1. Four-seamer down and away. Line to second, right at Golden, holding the runner, and that ends the inning. Runner stranded there after the 2-out double. To the 5th, it's 1-0. Jarvis, Mustard, and Lawson due up. 8-9-1 for the Heaters here in the 5th. Leading off is Jarvis. He doubled in a run his first time up. He's 1 for 1 today. It's his 4th RBI of the year. Base now locked in LaJoy. Fastball taken at the knees, 0-1. Fastball middle of the plate, swift late, 0-2. Fastball up and in, hard grounded to short, diving as Jackman to his left to cut it off, fires to first, just in time. 1 down. Good play by Jackman. Next up is Mustard. Flew out to right his first time up, he's 0 for 1. He's locked in as well. Curveball whiffed at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up and away, whiffed again, 0-2. Screwball away, fouled off. Mustard stays alive. Fastball at the knees, chopper to second. Zavala over, cuts it off to his left, in time to first, 2 down. Base is empty for Lawson, he's 0 for 2. Flew out to deep center last time up. No longer locked in. Outside pitch still active for Nolan. Heater down and in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball middle in, chop the second. Zavala charges, makes the play. 1-2-3 inning for LaJoy in the fifth as we're halfway home here to the bottom of the fifth. 1-0 still the score for the Heaters. Fourth cul-de-sac and Reigns due up. Rod fourth up. He's 0 for 1 today with a ground out to the catcher his first time up. Slider in there on the first pitch, ripped hard and foul, 0-1. You see the middle in, bunt shown, drop down the first base line, Mustard over on the bare hand, flips the first, in time, one down, good play by the rookie. Next up is cul-de-sac, 1 for 1 with a single. She was stranded at second her first time on the base pass. Change it down in the way in the first pitch, low and outside, ball 1. Fastball down and in, ripped down the right field line, foul into the corner, 1-1. Ripping away, chased it outside, 1-2. Slider up and in, high, 2-2. The ball down, in the dirt, 3-2. Good take by Kathy. Fastball middle down, chop foul, still full. Change up and in, check swing inside. Good take by cul-de-sac. First walk today for the rookie. Remember, first one down for Reigns. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Two-seamer down and in. Almost hits him in the shoe. Cul-de-sac advances on the wild pitch. 1 out of the count. Ball away. Outside. 2-0. Two-seamer down and in. Low. 3-0. Two-seamer middle of the plate. Reigns skies at the left. Biggs over for it. Makes the catch near the line, 2 down. Cul-de-sac will hold at second. That'll bring up the pitcher, LaJoy. Sack bunt his first time up. He's locked in. No official at bat today. Two-seamer inside on the first pitch, way inside. Ball 1. Slider down in the way. Outside, 2-0. Change up middle of the way. Fouled off, 2-1. Four-seamer down and in. Check swing strike called, 2-2. Ball down in the way, chased it in the dirt, grounded to Mustard, backhands it to his right, fires to first in time, and that ends going to end the inning as he strands the runner in scoring position for the third time. To the sixth, it's 1-0 still. Gould, Golden, and North due up. Hard lineup up for the Heaters for the third time today. Leading off Gould, he's 0 for 2. Flown out to deep center and also grounded out. Fastball up, strike called from LaJoy, 0-1. Heater down in the way, strike called, 0-2. Curveball down, chased, and one hopper to third. Runda to her left, makes the play, 1 down. Next up, Golden, he's singled twice, he's 2 for 2. Back to neutral mojo here. Fastball away, strike called, 0-1. Curveball down, hit back up the middle. Jackman behind the bag makes the stop. In time to first, 2 down. Base is empty for North, 1 for 2 with a single. Rookie hit a hard grounder to first into a double play last time up. Slider in the dirt, ball 1. Curveball down and in, skied off the end of the bat to left center. Trips over for it, and that is 10 in a row set down here for LaJoy. Bottom 6, it's 1-0. Trips, Zavala, and Hinton due up. There's Trips 0 for 2 today at the top of the lineup for the Crocs. Four-seamer down and in. Grounded up the middle. Seeing eye single for Trips. His first today. He's 1 for 3. Speeds are on to start the inning as he's locked in. Zavala up next, 0 for 2 intense. Pick off first. Nothing doing. Change it down and in on the first pitch. Inside. Ball 1. Pick off first. Nothing doing. Receiver away, outside, 2-0. Curveball down and in, swung through it, 2-1. Big whiff there from Zavala. Receiver down, fouled off, 2-2. Pick off first, nothing doing. Slider down in the way, outside and low, 3-2. Receiver middle in, check swing inside, ball 4. Second walk for Mustard. 2 on, none down for Hinton, whose RBI man is active. He's 0 for 2. For ball away in the first pitch, driven to right center. Lawson retreating, he's there. Makes a catch for the first out. Runner at second tagging. Throw to third is not even close. Runners at the corners, one down for Jackman. 1 for 2 with the double last time up. RBI man active for Guns. Slider away on the first pitch, outside and low, ball 1. You see we're down and in, low again, 2-0. Fastball away, fouled off, 2-1. Change up and in, chased it high, 2-2. Slider down and in, chase behind the plate, fouled off, 2-2. Ball down and away. Chase grounded up the middle. Mustard fields it, fires to second, 1. Pollard to first. Double play, and the rookie gets out of the jam as he gets Jackman to hit into a double play. To the 7th, it's still 1-0. Biggs, Pollard, and Hart due up. Pop Mustard showing some fortitude as the rookie has 6 shutout innings under his belt. Whew. Biggs up next. He's over 2. Mustard is at 83 pitches. I don't know if I can get another inning out of him. He bats this inning. I will take him out, I think. Whew. Man, tough. Joy locked in. He's set down 10 in a row. Heater hopping away high. Ball 1. Heater up and away. Caught the letters this time. 1-1. Fast pumping in his chase. Foul back. 1-2. Slider down and in. Line back to LaJoy, who saves his bacon. 1 down. Pollard up next. 1 for 2 with a single. Right down the middle. 0-1. Heater away outside. 1-1. Fastball up is chased. 1-2 the count. Slider chased outside. Blooper to first. 1 hopper to Hinton. Flips to first in time. 2 down. Next up is Hart. 0 for 2 today. Fastball up is chased. Grounded to short. 1 hopper to Jackman. 1-2-3 inning for LaJoy's. That's 13 in a row set down. Bottom 7, it's 1-0. 3rd, 4th, and cul-de-sac due up as Mustard's going to start the 7th. We'll see how this goes. He's only given up 3 hits and 2 walks today, so he's pitched well. See how this goes. There's 3rd, 0 for 2 today, intense. Pinch hitting for her is backup 3rd baseman Keg Gutterson, former Blowfish product. First year away from the Blowfish here in the series, hitting .286, 5 RBIs on the year for the 4th year bet. Coming off the bench. Mustard still locked in to start the 7th. Slider down, low ball 1. Seamer up and in, chased inside by Gutterson, 1-1. Or Seamer away, check swing outside, 2-1. Curveball down and away, check swing low, 3-1. Change it down and in, strike call, 3-2 as tough out activates for Gutterson. 2-seamer away. Outside ball 4. That is the 3rd walk today for Mustard. That's going to do it for him. Rod 4th coming up next, 0 for 2. Mustard goes 6+. He gives up 3 hits, 3 walks, no earned runs. Runner at first, his responsibility. 89 pitches for the rookie. I couldn't have asked for much more out of him. He pitched really well. Coming out of the bullpen is going to be specialist Bale Bozer, the lefty. Bozer 1-0. He has a 1.50 ERA and a 1.17 whip. 1 earned run given up in 3 appearances, totaling 6 innings, 5 hits surrendered, 1 wild pitch, 2 walks and 7 strikeouts. Batting average against .238 for the lefty as he's got specialist active against 4th. He's also pretty much almost healed up from his blister injury on his index finger. Slider down and away in the first pitch to 4th. Strike called at the knees, 0-1. Gutterson over at first base has no speed, so I'm not worried about him trying to steal. Change it down and in. Strike called, 0-2. Worseamer up and away. Way outside, 1-2. Screwball away. Chased at strike 3. First punch out for Bozer, 1 down. Next up is the lefty Kathy Cul-de-sac, who walked last time up. She's also singled, 1 for 1 today. She's been stranded at 2nd base twice. Pinch hitting for her. Backup first baseman, former Blowfish product, Jose Carloco in his 4th year. Hitting .500 with an RBI in the year. That'll negate the specialist advantage Bozer had over Cul-de-sac. Screwball down and away in the first pitch. Check swing strike called, 0-1. Receiver down, chop back to Bozer. He'll fire to second. 1, Pollard to first. Double play. You love to see it. Bozer gets out of the jam in the 7th. To the 8th, it's 1-0. That's a quality start for the rookie Mustard as well. Jarvis due up first, then Bozer and Lawson. There's Jarvis, 1 for 2 with an RBI double. So far, it's the only run today for either club. Carloco will be subbed off for Spitz McKinney, former Buzzards outfielder. He'll take over in left field. Gutterson remains in the game at third after pinch hitting for Runda. LaJoy locked in. He's set down the last 13 batters he's faced in a row. Curveball at the knees on the first pitch, driven by Jarvis to dead center field. That is carrying well to the warning track, but Trips will make the catch. 1 down. Bows are due up next, hitless on the season. What's up for them? I got Raines, who's a righty. Then it's LaJoy, who will be pinch hit for, I'm assuming. So they'll probably go to Backstop, who's a righty. Trips is a switch hitter. Righty, righty. Oh, they got a bunch of righties coming up. We are going to pinch hit for Bozer. There's no more lefties in the near future. We're going to give the at-bat to third baseman Jax Trevino, the righty. Trevino had the other 3-run homer that sealed the deal against the Overdogs in the first game this evening. It was his first hit of the year. He's batting 1 for 5 now with a big 3-run homer. Screwball low from LaJoy, ball 1. Fastball down and in, swung through it, 1-1. Curveball down and away is blooped to center field, shallow. Trips coming on, slides, makes the nice catch. 2 down, good play. Base is empty for Lawson. He's 0 for 3 and 10. Neutral. He's grounded out twice and flown out once. Curveball at the knees, away, lined into the gap left center field, and that is extra bases for the speedy Lawson as Trips will give chase. Trips does get to it. That will hold Lawson to a double. Lawson there at second with 2 down. Here's Gould, 0 for 3. Power versus lefty active. Slider inside, misses, ball 1. Fastball away, strike called, 1-1. Fastball up, hard grounder to Freight, base hit. Coming around third, trying to score is Lawson. Here's the throw from fourth. It is late. It is an RBI double for Gould, who beats the throw back to second from Raines. 2-0 Heaters lead. I knew fourth didn't have a harm, so we're going for it. Golden up next, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. LaJoy is still locked in. Curveball down in the way, driven to deep right center field by Golden. Hit well, carrying to the warning track. Fourth is there. He will make a catch to end the inning. But LaJoy's record of, I believe it was 15 consecutive batters retired is ended as we get 2 extra base doubles by Lawson and Gould to drive in our second run of the game. It is now 2-0 here to the bottom of the 8th. We're going to pick Garner here out of the bullpen as we're going to bring Trevino in for Golden. We're going to move Gould to short, and we are going to move Pollard over to second. Trevino's going to play third. Bottom 8, we're up 2-0. 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Crocs. Jermaine Raines and a pinch hitter for LaJoy and /Trips. Raines leading off 0 for 2 today. Here we go. Trevino is going to play third. Pollard is moving to second, and Gould to shortstop. Garner on the year. Romeo 1-0. He got the win in the first game today. 8.10 ERA and a 3 whip. He gave up 6 runs, 3 of them earned so far in 3 appearances. 3 1/3 innings pitched, 7 hits surrendered, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 389. Garner looking for a clean 8th inning here to get a hold. Cutter down in the way in the first pitch, swung through by Raines. 0-1. Fastball up, chased and fouled off. 0-2 to count. Garner ahead. Slider middle in. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Curveball away. Fouled off again. We'll do it again. Here's the 5th pitch. Cutter up and away. Chased and blooped into center. First hit for Raines as he'll be on with his second. Is it his second hit today? Might be. Here's LaJoy, 0 for 1. Pinch hitter coming. It is Matty Batts, the lefty. 286 average against for the former Sawtooth outfielder. Lefty-righty matchup here against Garner. Fastball down in the way is outside. Ball 1. Curveball middle in. Blooper to right. That is in for a hit. Jarvis winds up for third. Runner holds at second. Tying runs on base. Go ahead run at the plate for the Crocs. It's /Trips. 1 for 3 with a single. Contact versus righty active. Cutter up and away in the first pitch. Outside, ball 1. Fastball inside, misses 2-0. Batts has good speed at first, but she is held up by Raines at second, who does not run well. Curveball in the dirt, 3-0 from Garner. Cutter down and in, inside, ball 4 as he walks, the bases loaded. Here's Zavala, 0 for 2 with a walk. He's also struck out once, currently tense. Garner, this is your last chance. You got to make something happen here, buddy. Forcing him at the knees on the first pitch. Check, swing, strike. 0-1. Curveball down and in. Chop behind the plate. 0-2. Better up and away. High. Hart stands up and catches that one. 1-2 pitch coming. Curveball down and away. Check, swing in the dirt. Good take by Zavala. 2-2. Slider down in the way, in the dirt, 3-2. Bases loaded, nowhere to put him. Forcing him down and in. Zavala, check swing, strike 3 called. First punch up for Garner, second for Zavala. Hinton up next, 0-3 with RBI man, intense. Flew out to deep center last time up. Slider down in the way, outside, ball 1. Fastball at the knees, strike called off of Hart's glove, but it does not get far enough away. Bases remain loaded, 1-1 the count. Cutter down and in, way inside, 2-1. Curveball down in the way, swung through it, 2-2. Cutter down in the way, chopped up the middle, Gould dives out of his reach into center field. 1 run is in, second run coming around as well. It is in late on the throw. We're tied at 2 as Garner blows the lead. Jackman due up next, 1-for-3 with a double. RBI man active again. He grounded into a double play with it active last time up. Garner now tense. We are going to take him out. Yep, that sounds about right. Going to go to the lefty, Ricky McFarland, who's locked in, the closer. Ricky on the year, no record, a 0 ERA and a 0 whip. 3 appearances, 1 save, 2 2/3 innings pitched. No batting average against for him yet. Slider down in the way in the first pitch, outside to Jackman, ball 1. Forcing him at the knees. Grounded hard at the middle of the second. Pollard dives off his glove into center field. It's an infield single. Second hit for Jackman. Bases loaded. There's Gutterson, who walked. No at bat yet today for the bench player. Forcing him up and in. High, ball 1. Slider up. Popped up to right. That might get the job done. Jarvis near the line. Medium deep. There. Winds up. Runner tags. Throw coming home. Just late as he beats the throw. 3-2. Crocs take the lead. Fourth up next, 0-for-3 today. Specialist active. Slider inside. Misses from McFarland, ball 1. Fastball down. Strike called on the bunt shown back. Slider inside. Line at the middle. Base hit for 4th. Lawson comes up throwing. Bases remain loaded. 2 down, here's McKinney. First at bat of the game for the left fielder. He's batting 1,000. Fastball middle in is inside. Ball 1. 9th man to bat in the inning, I believe. He is. Slider down and in. Blocked in the dirt. 2-0. Fastball down. McKinney takes it. Strike called. 2-1. Fastball middle in. Fouled off. 2-2. Slider down in the way. Strike 3 called at the knees. First punch up from Farland as he strikes him out with the bases loaded. But the damage is done. Coming out of the bullpen for the save, right-hander Brick Towers, who's injured and tense. To the 9th, top of the 9th. It's 3-2 Crocs. North, Biggs, and Pollard do up as Garner blows the game for us again. North leading off. Rookie 1-for-3 with a singles. He'll face the injured right-hander Brick Towers, former Sawteeth player. Towers 0-1 with a 1.93 ERA and a 1.29 whip. 5 appearances on the year, 1 earned run. 4 2/3 innings pitched, 5 hits surrendered, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, and a batting average against .278. First reliever we've seen today from the Crocs. Towers is injured, but he's been a pretty good performer this year. We'll see if he can pitch well injured here. We're down 3-2 in the 9th. Come on, guys. Curveball inside. He beans North on the first pitch, and he is locked in now. Tying run on base for the Heaters. Here's Buster Biggs, 0-for-3. Towers now rattled after a 1-pitch beanball. Slider up and in is high, ball 1. Fastball up and in, swung late, 1-1 to Biggs. Fastball away, misses, 2-1. Fastball up and in, grounded to short. Jackman the second one, Zavala to first. Double play. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Pollard up next, 1-for-3 with a single. Towers back to tense. Slider low, ball 1. Slider away, strike call, 1-1. Curveball away, misses, 2-1. Slider hangs, driven by Pollard, deep center field. Carrying well to the warning track. It will die, and Trips makes the catch to end the game as the Heaters lose, thanks to their bullpen, which happens in every fucking season. Thanks a lot, Garner. You pissed away a perfectly pitched game from our rookie starter, you fucking moron. And now we're 2-5. That's great. There goes our shot at the playoffs. This series is basically over at this point. I hate this fucking team. Here's the box scores. Not that anyone cares. There wasn't a whole lot to do today. Gould had an RBI double. Jarvis had an RBI double. Crocs rally with 3 runs in the 8th inning. A 2-run single from Alan Hinton and an RBI walk or sac fly from Gutterson to win the game. Yay. Mustard, the rookie, ruined a perfectly good starting appearance for him. A quality start, 3 hits, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, of a shutout, 6 innings. No decision. Bozer, a clean inning to get a hold, striking out a batter. Garner, 1/3 of an inning, 3 hits, a walk, a strikeout, 3 earned runs. He takes the loss. Way to go, Romeo. Way to fucking go. McFarland, 2/3 of an inning. It was already over by that point. 2 hits and a strikeout. On the other side for LaJoy, he gets the win. 8 innings, 7 hits, 2 earned runs, quality start. He's now 1-0. Brick Towers gets the save despite beating the first batter. We then hit into a fucking double play. Mustard, the player of the game, with his shutout, followed by LaJoy with his 2-run, 8-inning performance, and then Jarvis, the RBI double. I hate this team. I really do. It's like whenever we get the slightest bit of momentum, they just piss it away the next time out. I don't fucking get it. That was 2 well-played games. We managed to rally to win the first game, and then we shit the bed the second. Great. God, I hate this game. Alright, what do we got? Garner, what are you worth? 3.8? I don't have the money. You know what? Can't do any worse. You know what? We can't do any worse. Give me Lou. Give me Lou. Not Ricky. Jesus, that was the wrong guy. Later, Ghana. Dumb bitch. Just fucking cost us the win. There's no good starter, so I'm not making that move. I do still like Diggler, though, so I'm hoping he'll get a little bit cheaper before we have to sign him. Piddlestick, we know how bad she is, but at this point, I can't really be too picky when we're going to be losing players and money soon. Position players, there isn't really much to go on out here, unfortunately. There's not a whole lot. She almost making as much as him. Okay. Keep an eye on that. Are there any utility outfielders here? I don't see any. That are like good players. Clifford Caden's not horrible, he just can't field. And again, neither can any of our outfielders to begin with, so. Shit, that's funny. Okay. Any other moves I want to make right now? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we're okay for right now. Still, that's a fucking gut punch and a half right there, and it pisses me off. We should have won that game. Nope. Don't like any of these. Okay. Well, we're back up to $3 million available now to spend. Yay. But, yeah, Romeo Garner's gone because he just, fucking cost us our 3rd win of the season. We needed that win if we wanted to keep this series going. That's probably going to kill any momentum we just had. And we got a doubleheader next episode. Oh, joy. Platypi win 8-5 over the Nemesis. Platypi up to 5-2. Moose hold on to beat the Blowfish 9-5 as they are now at 3-4 on the year. Grapplers win a pitcher's duel over the Beewolves 3-1 as they remain perfect at 7-0. Moonstars rally to beat the Herposaurs 3-2. Sawteeth rally beat the Hot Corners 4-3. Hot Corners fall to 1-6. Crocs taking on the Buzzards, coming off that momentum from that rally. They hold off the Buzzards to win 8-5. They're now back at 500 at 4-4. Blowfish rally, Freebooters rally in return and win in 11 innings, 9-8, as they're now at 5-3. Jacks outduel the Grapplers, handing them their first loss. They win 2-1. Jack's 2nd win here in a row. And the Nemesis hold off a late charge from the Wideloads to win 11-8, as the Nemesis hold on to the top spot in their division at 5-3. So we're still the worst team in the division, in the conference, at 2-5. We have a weaker run differential than the Buzzards, who have beat us this season. So looking at that other division, we lost to the Nemesis, lost to the Crocs, lost to the Buzzards. We beat the Overdogs. The only team we haven't played yet is the Jacks. We've lost to the Grapplers. We'll split with the Beewolves. And we have not played the Platypi or the Wideloads yet. Interesting. Next episode is the doubleheader against the Platypi. We are taking on their 4-1 pitchers here in this go-through. Platypi will send Alberto Roberto to the hill in the first game, 1-0 with a 1 ERA and an 0.78 whip. He has beaten us once in the series, and for us, we'll counter with second-year lefty Tower Hiker. 2-5 will come in. He's 0-1 with a 14.40 ERA and a 3.20 whip. Teams coming in at opposite ends of the spectrum here. One is 5-2, the other is 2-5. Lineup we'll use, leading off in left will be Buster Biggs, then Pollard in at shortstop, Golden at second, batting third, North locked in at first, he'll bat fourth, Gould in third, batting fifth, Hart at catcher, batting sixth, Jarvis in right, batting seventh, Lawson batting eighth and center, and Hiker on the mound will bat number 9. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Sorry if you stuck around to watch that loss. It was going well. Everything was perfect through 7 innings. We had a 2-0 lead going into the bottom of the 8th, and then Romeo Garner shit the bed again. He got the loss after getting the win against the Overdogs. He's now no longer on the team as Louis DeBaziz is back for the 2nd stint with us. He'll be in the bullpen. Yay. And, well, if we're going to win any games, we got to get a big, big lead. Otherwise, our bullpen is just going to keep allowing water, as it is a sinking ship. So, if you made it this deep in the video, guys, thanks for sticking around. Appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow button down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is in the description below, and I'll see you all in the next episode for the doubleheader against the Platypi. They look like they're having a bounce-back year after having a losing record last season with us. Can we turn it around against them? Probably not, but we'll give it our best shot. Till then, everybody, this is the Nasty One, signing off.